Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to another episode on our front. So, in the last episode, we had a mostly, well, pretty much peaceful episode, mainly just focusing on economy, growing up what we can, researching certain things, getting a major technological boon in the form of, pardon me, machine tools. Getting that going has provided us a nice boon to our economy as well as our recruitment costs. However, unfortunately, there are a few things that are slowing it down. So in the process, I am just going to end the turn whilst we're talking. So at the moment, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be focusing on my technological push at the moment, because I want to try and get the steam engine ahead of the Mahara Confederacy, who probably at this moment are researching it with a very big advantage on that. So I'm going to basically be crunching the numbers down to see if I can try and squeeze out a little bit more of a percentage against the Mahara Confederacy. In other news, the Danish have decided to go to war with Sweden. I don't know why they want to do that, but that's not my problem, because I'm not joining that war. So instead, we're going to be trying... Oh, nice. But what we'll be doing instead is we're going to be trying to... Nice. Instead, we're going to be trying to sort of deal... so that's happening. I'm also recruiting a new army to act as a QRF towards whatever fuckery may occur in this particular province. I think that will be all the troops I want to recruit for now, just because a lot of money is being spent, and as a result, we're not earning a huge amount for the time being. Get the fuck in there. Perfect. Alright, get your asses in there as soon... Get your asses in there pronto. Right, my two agents... Yep. So my two agents are going to try and make their way up towards the University of Berlin. So unfortunately, we are going to lose a little bit of promise when it comes to the research in the Kasserines, but I feel like at this moment in time, my main hope and intention is to try and improve... to be fair, we could probably do with improving the Sahara. I think we'll go with that. Just make sure that we have a decent amount of troops to recruit from. I mean, not that we're going to get a huge amount, but still. And then, of course, we can get weapons and equipment as well. Tunis is going to be quite important, I reckon, for the foreseeable future. Right, we're going to recruit... No, we don't want that. No. Right. So, at the moment, Kasserine is focusing on machine rifling, which will reduce the misfire chance on all weapons, which is quite nice. We can then build an army staff college, which will allow us the ability to research the percussion cap, which will give us an additional 5%. And then the mass mobilization, which will give us an additional stuff as well. We're also in the process of researching standardizing artillery as well. Though, to be fair, we probably could do with... you know what? You're researching that. And Macberg, yeah, 22, and then we can hopefully reduce that down even further. Fuck yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, to be fair, we could also get the Rights of Man going as well. I mean, with those four guys in, they probably could do it quite quickly. So, I'm pretty confident in that. So, but the big importance is we just need to continue our research. These guys are slowly but surely moving their troops up as well. Yeah, the Ottoman Empire is currently building up its reserves, and I'm not entirely surprised. It's sad to say. Question, can I move you out? I can. Get the fuck in there. Right, you, I'm going to prepare. So, two armies are going to be making a move there. So your job will be... Yeah, your job will be to try and get there. We need to prepare for whatever shit may occur. And I'm thinking you guys prepare for invasion of Ankara. Because we're going to be trying to get that just sorted. This army here, which sadly isn't going to be doing a huge amount. Dietrich Herder. I'm sorry, mate. I do apologize completely. But there's nothing really we can do. Because we still need to prepare. We're not in the right position. And considering the amount of times we've been at war when I've not been in the right position, I would like to spend at least one war where I'm actually initiating it and feeling like I'm in a strong position. Okay, fuck it. You're going to get away, but nothing else we can really do. Wanker's going to get away and do shit. I could try and roll around and murderize everything in their entire intelligence agency, but then that's not really benefiting me much. Besides, whatever research they can get out of me, not going to save them much when I rip their armies to shit. As long as we can ensure that they don't have... Right, got a job for you. I'm going to have you move back south, and we're going to try and see if we can fuck over these assholes. What is that? Oh dear, that's not good. Well, it's a mosque, and it looks like it's some kind of... Wait, that's the same mosque as... Are they seriously building the same fucking mosque as Constantinople? Really? How? Sure thing. Doesn't really matter to me, but okay. Agent. What kind of army does this guy have? Camel, camel, camel. So cavalry. So camel, cavalry, camel, cavalry, cavalry, camel, cavalry, cavalry, infantry. So majority cavalry with supportive infantry. My army should be able to slap that. And then you've got these dudes who are mostly, once again, cavalry. Well, actually, no. Majority of them are a mixture of things, but they've also got artillery as well. And this settlement has got 12%. We're increasing it by quite a fair amount, which is good. So, slowly but surely, we are improving. I also feel these assholes can't do anything because, well, yes, they can probably hit my fisheries and whatnot when, you know, we do go to war. But there's nothing really they can do. I mean, in terms of naval power, I'm pretty much fucked. But in terms of weapon powder, and let's face it, in this particular game, it's who controls the land that wins the wars. Now, obviously, in real life, that's a different story, but I feel like being able to go to war and, you know, taking the territory, you know, shucks. Right. They want to pay a lot, don't they? Oh yeah, I made a trade agreement with them as well. So far, I'm surprised the Denmark hasn't fallen yet. Who? Ah, okay. Okay. I have no idea who he is, but rest in peace, mate. People in government you're not too big a fan of. Oh, that's another reason. Religion. Silesia is... I mean, we're increasing it by that, but what I might do is... You're happy. I might send these three off to yonder. Delete this building and turn it into a pleasure gardens, then we can increase the happiness for the lowers. But that's going to piss off a lot of people as well, and that 3 units did jack all. Right, release, get to militias. That's quite a nice amount of troops. Why? Irritates me. Right, nothing else we can really do. What else can we build? We could build, that's for sure. Might as well. About 5 turns for you. That's going to piss off the people. It's going to make the people like me. You can go over there. Right, you. You can basically chill here, can't you? Yep. Oh, nice. We could even have you boys here. Sweet. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Right, you're chilling here. And we're making ready. I feel confident. More importantly, Agents! Get moving. Get your fucking asses in gear and get the fuck over there. To be fair, we could we haven't really got enough to supply the other dudes with. I might remove the cannons. These guys aren't really going to do much, so if I get rid of them, that's going to give us a nice little boon in economy. And then the remaining troops will send to act as reinforcements for, like, maybe Sofia. Once Belgrade is all sorted. Though the good news with Belgrade is we have now got a majority Christian, which is going to do nicely. We still have issues with the religious unrest and the types, but that's all we can really say and do. Kilns is going to piss the people off too much, sadly. But now that we've got a majority Christian territory in there, that should theoretically keep the peace. And then we can try and mitigate some of the other stuff. Let's see. I mean, this particular army may not be utilized a lot, but I do need to see what's going on. Looks like Sweden's taken a... sorry, the Denmark's taken a slapping. Not that I can say, not that I can blame them. If Norway falls, then I know for a fact that Denmark is going to be next. I mean, truth be told, Denmark also has Iceland, and most of the time Denmark just gets yeeted from Iceland by, well, no, yeeted to Iceland by either Sweden or another country. So the fact that they haven't been so far is impressive, to say the least. But unfortunately, like with all good things, they come to an end, and rather quickly in certain people's cases. Right, you're going to be making a move south to try and get reconnaissance. And we need to try and start infiltrating. Probably need to have a look at what the Americans are doing. I mean, I'm not seeing any destructions of Native American tribes, so I'm imagining that nobody's doing anything right now. Right, Hanover is built. Good. That gives us a nice little tidy profit increase. And it's a nice solid trading import area. Tunis is currently problematic, but we'll have to just mitigate that. Nothing really we can do. Right, importantly, get in. Get in. That's a few turns less, which is important. And now you can focus completely on expanding your knowledge in that realm. I think I will increase the happiness of this region. That's a lot of people that are happy, but then again, we won't be happy until... That's because you guys haven't got into the economies yet. Because I'm going to turn you into a steel production mill. Yeah. Right, 10 turns. That'll be a quite happy bonus. There we go, Christ. Right, yeah. That's going to be what we need. Increase the great estates. And we're going to need to turn you into something useful. Hopefully when these buildings are starting to get constructed, we're going to get an additional amount of money that'll hopefully offset a large portion. And also give us a much needed... Okay, they've moved back. That's good. And give us a much needed boon towards... Yeah, you're still in range. That's good. You'll be making a move straight towards... they might be attacked. They're covering the approaches a bit. To be fair, as long as we have armies moving into position, that should be fine. I mean, both these armies combined are definitely a threat, but the army that's going to be facing off against them is going to be also as much of a threat, with the exception of recruiting cannon. But we still need to recruit one more turn, and then we can start recruiting the big guns. And then I'll recruit 2 units of 24-pounder howitzers to go into Christoph Hallgarten's army. It seems fitting that he has the one. I mean, to be fair, also Walter Krusus has also done pretty well in his recent things, but Hallgarten sounds like he needs it. I don't have any particular distinctive armies or commanders or anything like that, but I'm fairly certain we'll be getting something soon. It's 15 turns away. Nothing really you can do. It's just a waiting game. But we now at least have the ability to make weapons and equipment. And the Ottoman Empire. 9. Alright, let's have a look-see at what's going on with... Oh. Fuck. Why? Let me guess. Now half the bloody continent hates him. No? Okay, that's good. So what? What's his policies? Mr. Justice Wanker. The justice of things. So what? Does that mean we get repression? As long as we get the good repression, that's fine to me. Oh dear. That's not good. Yeah, when he croaks it, it ain't gonna be pretty. There's a lot of people on a lot of farms. How much money are we gonna earn? Woo! That's quite an income increase. Yeah. you got a lot of money incoming. Alright. No. I mean, you're pissed off as it is, but we daren't risk it. Because, you know, good reasons and all. I mean, ideally what you could probably do is get rid of that building, turn it into a gardens, and then people should hopefully be a lot happier. Right. Saxony. I'm going to increase that. And I'm going to increase that. You can't really afford anything else, can you? With the exception of Brandenburg, because Brandenburg is awesome, yeah. And then we shall get you going. And then we're going to get you going as well. That sounds like a pretty substantially good plan, if I don't say so myself. And I completely forgot about the fact that we can build that now. We have gunnery school, which means 24-pounder artillery. Right, okay. Let's cancel you. How expensive are you? That's not cheap. But, considering the importance of cannon... I don't need quite that right now, do I? Right, I'm going to be building all the replacement 24-pounder cannons, so all of these armies will have their 12-pounder cannons replaced. Though, to be fair, it would also be quite a nice thing to have Walter be the guy with the first 24-pounder cannon to fuck over the Ottomans. But the first battle against the Ottomans will be held by Christoph Hallgarten. I've got 2 24-pounder cannons reserved for you, mate. That's definitely... Right. Alright, there's nothing else we can do. At this moment, we're just... It seems... I apologize if these episodes seem fairly dull at the moment, because we're not really fighting anymore. But we are actually making some rather important progress. I mean, for example, the ability for my dudes over at Magdeburg to be able to get all that shit raring is fantastic. And of course, once we get that rights of man coming along, which, to be fair, if we have a look at the Mahara Confederacy, what have you got? Oh, you got conscription. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you've got some pretty substantial stuff, and I got nothing to offer you. Yeah, you are researching quite a bit. Actually, question. Did I just see that you got the fucking steam engine? No, thank the Emperor. You have rights of man, which, yes, is important, and yes, I am slowly behind on that one, but only by a bit. Once we get that shit researched, we should be able to improve our research. I mean, I know we could do that to get this, and then that way we get even more shit researched and improve our chances. But at the same time, it's like, we need to be the most intellectual when it comes to firepower. Because, sure, the Indians are going to be like, haha, look at our impressive schools and everything. And I'll be like, haha, look at my steam gunship. Your school ain't going to do shit for dick when you've got cannonball shells going into it. Because remember, children, it's not who did it first. It's who's left standing to say they were first. But the problem is, of course, we do need them to kind of be, we do kind of need to get that going. Though then again, also, we may end up realizing that we don't get the steam engine. But I'd like to think we get the steam engine as a result of researching it first. So if we can, then I'm down for making the weapons. And considering steam is going to be the big win of the day. Right, quickly get your economies up. Right, recruit a couple more militia. Turn you into a happiness building. 6 turns. Might transfer some dudes around. Yeah, that works. And do you research? 7 turns. Nice. Right, you 4 go over there. You make your way towards here. Because I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn you... We're going to turn you into... We're going to turn this tenement into... And we're going to improve the happiness of the people. Because we've got more or less 100% research on that. We've got 1 religious unrest. Which will slowly but surely increase. But at the same time, we might as well just... You know, we've got the majority of it now. So I'm going to start converting some areas over. And when we convert them over, bang on, then we can focus on giving... We can then turn them into happy places, which then allow us to start raking in the economy, because the people are going to be like, oh, look, I've got a pub. And I'm like, yes, enjoy the pub, and also work for it. And that should be able to mitigate a few things. I mean, hence, Poland, for example. I can turn you into a massive manufactorum. And that'll give me some much-needed... water plow cloth mill, which gives us a very nice amount of money. And that will be a very big increase to our economy. Wait, I can build that already? Do we not have... Oh, no, I don't have the steam engine. That's why. But yeah, we build that. And then we get the interchangeable parts, which makes my life a lot easier. Just need to make sure. And to be fair, we could then move the army over to fucking Poland and be like, fucking try it. I remember what you did. Yes. Anyway. Nothing else we can really do. But yes, thank you very much for waiting through these things, guys. Because, to be fair, the good news is, if there's any good news, the wars are going to be pretty common near the future. Like, when we start... Once we've finished our research phase and been able to start getting more once we start getting certain territories under our control. So, for example, when we win the war against the Ottoman Empire, we'll be in a much more strong economic position, thus allowing us to potentially expand further and further afield, giving us the ability to do the ultimates. Because obviously, when we get close to, you know, this territory, there's a lot of riches we can have from this local area. And then, obviously, because we'll be trading in some of the nicer shit, other people will be like, okay, maybe we shouldn't try and fuck with you. And then we can start looking towards taking on, for example, the Netherlands, who have their gold and shit. And it just means we can do a lot more stuff. Question, you're happy at the moment. Good, because I'm going to turn you into a pleasure garden. Do we have pleasure gardens? No. Good. Good. Right, you. We're going to delete us, yeet us. I'm going to start turning these regions into production. So you are going to turn into a coaching inn. How many people are pissed? I delete you. Right, you turning into a coaching inn. You turn into a coaching inn. Yeah, people are going to be kind of okay with that. And kind of surprised, really. I mean, I'm not saying that this is going to be an instant success, but at the same time, it's like we do this. This is going to start, and we start the process of converting the region from being, yeah, like we basically start mitigating some of the things, because now we've converted the region over to our main faith. That's a big anti-public order problem removed, which means then I can start looking into building up a more secure position. Right, okay. You boys start making your way across. Right, the first 24-pounder. I need to rename you. I'm going to bring back an old name. First Gunfuckers. Second Spaghetti Makers. I probably misspelt the spaghetti, but I don't care. And I'll turn you into third. Head detaches. Third head detaches. Fourth. So fourth, fuck your face battalion. Third, so we have 4 detachment regiments. The first Gunfuckers. Second Spaghetti Makers. 2 eyes or 1? I feel like there's 2 eyes in there. So the first Gunfuckers, the second Spaghetti Makers, the third Head Detachers, and the fourth Fuck Your Face Battalion. No, not your face, your legs. Fuck Your Legs Battalion. There you go. Yeah, so those are going to be those gunners, and the 5th... Fifth Golden Shell Regiment. Nah, that's the city name. There we go. 5th Bitch Slappers. Oh, wow, I love coming up with names for cannon. Speaking of which, can you make it through there? No. I appreciate your efforts and service, dude, but nothing we can do. Well, there is something we can do, but, you know, it's the point is, it's like, hey, right, Mr. Rake, give me some intel. Mr. Rake Man, scout for me, please. Bum 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 bum. Find out what they have, so we can have trees. Bum bum bum. Right. So we got some new weapons, we got some new cannon, and more importantly, we're replacing the very short-range 12-pounder cannons with the new 24-pounder cannons, so they're going to be able to do some serious damage to our opponents, and, theoretically speaking, the guard cannon infantry will become the most powerful regiments on the front lines. If we're careful. Looks like... Oh dear. Yeah, the Danish are going to get kind of fucked with all the Sweden things. Which, again, not entirely surprised. And I'm just expecting at some point the Danish to get certain... Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I said, the thing I'm expecting moreover is for Sweden to take out Denmark. The fact that the Sweden hasn't taken out Denmark already is very puzzling to me. But that's nothing really new, is it? Well, no, it is surprising to me, but... to be fair, there's not a lot of Sweden's... The thing is, they've not really been doing a huge amount. Except pushing further down into... Okay, never mind, I'll shut up. Okay, so a lot of alliances have been broken down. And Serbia have been holding line. So they've been pushing into Kharkoum, so they're able to push into fucking... Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. And of course Punjab is doing their stuff as well. Right, question. Mahara Confederacy, are you doing anything... Don't have steam. Don't have steam. We need to get steam. We're researching as fast as we can. Right, you go to here. You're in there. Right, who is needing... Right, you over there. Who... Right, you need to remove that, and then we'll turn you into a settlement. Where's the one I wanted? I can't remember. There's a settlement that has one, and I'm not too sure. Oh, yeah. So we're going to see a major reduction in churches for the foreseeable future. But don't forget, we'll be immediately making new churches when we go into enemy-held territory. So we're going to be able to make the conversion rates come back up again, which will be a nice, happy day for us. So that's definitely a strong factor. But now we're going to be just turning it into happy-go-lucky places. How long are you till you're converted? We'll be fine. As long as we can convert... I mean, to be fair, there is already a palace garden, so really you're just going to turn into an economy base. But what that means for us... I think this was this location, wasn't it? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That was the location. That's right. Good. And then everything else kind of can chill at the moment, because we're just building up our economy, which is important, because economy gives us weapons, and weapons gives us armor and armies, and thus we can go 10 turns. Right, how are we diddling with... Actually, to be fair, we should have a look at the... what's going on in America? What's going on? Looks like America is taking some territory in upper areas here, so they're slowly but surely building up, which is good. I'm not seeing any major strikeout from America, though, which is a little concerning, considering. I probably should give them some technology as well. Make them as capable as a nation as possible. Because they're at war with the Three Fires Confederacy, and they're not liked by Sweden, which gives me a major boon. Tell you what, Here you go. Get some benefits here. Go on. There you go. Yep. You like me, don't you? There you go. That's pretty good. Spain could set up a trade agreement. How about it? Yep, that's good. Means we get a little bit more money. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Considering. They're fighting a lot over there. I'm not seeing any significant fight. I'm not seeing significant combat, but I'm seeing a lot of Swedish forces. Yeah, I dread the day I have to fight Sweden. I mean, by the time I'm ready for it, I'll be, you know, set and prepped and everything. But at the same time, or at least I hope I'll be set and prepped and everything. I mean, I've got an army now ready to go at a moment's notice if the Swedes decide to fuck around. And then I still do have the ability to immediately turn around and start fucking over people. But, alright, we've got palace things over there. Palace gardens, then proved happiness for that thing. It's a shame I can't turn you into something useful. Oh well. Right. At this point, once again, we have to wait and save. Nothing else we can really do right now. Until something dramatic happens. Oh shit, I forgot to add them to the armies. Oh well. Courland is really desperate. No. Just... no. Hell, I could probably take my army up north, capture Courland, and then that's another bit of turf on my side. No, I don't think anyone would be too upset if I declared war on them. Right. You two have been with this army for a very long time. I have loved you, and you have done some amazing work. But unfortunately, I do need to disband you because we have 2 new guns for you. Same goes for you guys. You guys have done some absolutely wonderful work for us, but the time has come. It is time to go now. Haul away your cannon. Haul away your cannon. The 24s are here. You have killed my opponents. You blew them to heaven. You blew them to heaven. For some reason there. But now your war is over. Prepare for the next one. Prepare for the next one. When we wade through the tide. Yes. Oh, nice. That's pretty handy. Thank you. I actually have something that benefits me for a change. Not fuck me over. Which is a nice change of pace, don't you think? 24-pounder gun, 12-pounder gun. Right, you've got... you. Retire him. Right, 12-pounder... Did I disband the wrong gun? Right, I'm going to disband these 2 other guns. Yes, I did, didn't I? I didn't even realize. Right, so we got them for that lot, and then these 2... just... is it just 1? Yes, just 1. Right, okay. No. No. There we go. Cool. Alright. Nothing we can do here except wait for the inevitable. Well, with that under construction, that should hopefully be able to start the process of expansion. And I think we should probably try looking into Shemit. Ah, yes, we can completely remove you now because you're more or less completely Christian. Well, completely, you know, not that way. Oh, there's the bloody settlement. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, why is this... Yeah, so that was the other one. Okay. It's been a bit of a quiet one, this will. Right. Dun, dun, dun. Improve the Silesian. At least that'll be built up in a couple turns, so that'll be fine. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. I mean, we're slowly but surely building up our economy once again, so even despite having the additional army up here, we can actually consider making potentially another force, which I'm happy for. Done. Right. Right. Huh? Huh. Didn't realize you were not upgraded. To be fair, we should probably have a look at all of our settlements to see which settlements still have the dirt roads and which ones don't. You don't have the dirt roads. You do have the dirt roads. Right, you're the next one in line, because you're actually quite a big settlement. So, yes, I think we do need to have a look at you in terms of improving the roads, because you're quite important. Quite. Yes, very much so. Same goes for you. Though, to be fair, I think all of our roads and everything... Are you still dirt road? Fucking hell, that's a bad thing. Right. I mean, to be fair, it both works for us and against us. Because it works for us in the sense of, well, we don't have to worry about the dirt roads. Means the enemy can't move as far as we would like them to. But the problem is also we don't earn the economic bones that we need. And also, if we want to quickly react to something, we probably would like that. Right. You going to do something, Ottomans? You going to do something? No, of course not. That would require you not being bitch. And I bitch slap you twice. Right. First of all, I'd say Sophia is definitely due for an upgrade. Good. Finally, something that doesn't piss off the locals. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. Clamor for reform ain't good, but the fact that he's got more people on his side than the other guys... I'm just, yeah, good. Thumbs up. You are a good thing, and I'm not going to mind you. Right. So the people are getting a bit happier. The important thing also is that we can try and increase the amount of money we can earn from these vectors. That gives us the ability to... I mean, for example, we're slowly... I mean, look at the amount of money we've been making now. God, Emperor. I should have done this all. I'm not going to say it, but I know you guys are thinking it.
Oh, you probably should have done this a while ago, Jaeger. You might have made more money then.
I know, guys. There's probably some people going, finally! He gets it! He does the farms! And now he has money! So he doesn't complain as much! And I'm like, okay, no, you're right to shout. You are right. I should have focused on the farms. Don't worry. I'm learning. If you, in my defense, I was trying to focus on making sure that they wouldn't, turn to the enemy's side. So, let's all remember that, shall we? Please. Like, look, I'm building the farms up now. We don't have to worry about it. The economy's improving now by quite a bit because, farming. Like farms. Lots of farms. Is there any fucking settlement? No. Fuck. Oh, I forgot about you. Shit. Balls. Well, there's fuck all I can do about it. It's like, well, shit all I can do about it. I want you. I'm just looking at all the money that he can earn, and I'm just like, I want you badly. Give me all your money so I can make the weapons with the army so I can destroy the enemy.
Got to wait my turn.
I mean, to be fair, we are putting the important things in motion. For example, the economy is now very, very nice. I would much prefer it if it'd be, you know, just look. I don't mind. Will you fuck off? No, like, I don't mind having 10,000, but would it be such a push to put it maybe to 20,000 so I could perhaps recruit more troops?
No, just a smidge.
Christ. I'm just shamelessly doing this. Oh, I can improve Poland's roads. Good. Very nice. I mean, the thing is, the roads into Poland is actually quite, you know, shit. And considering the state in which I want my nation to be in, I kind of want it to be good. Also, that alone makes me want to kill you, Courland. There's no army here. I mean, to be fair, there probably is a whole fucking full stack in there, just chomping at the bit. Like, I mean, I got no one to investigate unless I move troops up into it, but I don't think I got much visuals. So it's like I'd have to move someone to specifically going, lightning is electricity. Really? Benjamin Franklin proposed. Seriously? Whoops. Wow. Okay. So apparently we've discovered electricity. I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty cool thing. Oh my god, just look at the amount of bloody coachesings we've got. But then again, look at the... I mean, the thing is, we are then going to have to sink a large amount of economy into... Oh, nice. Good. Right. Right, you two... Nice. Okay. 8th Regiment. Oh, we got the 5th bitch slappers. Fifth bitch slappers. 6th. I mean, I realize it kind of fucks the order a bit, but, you know, still. 6th. Death Spitters. There we go. 8th and 1st. Ironically, you guys have got... You are the official 1st. I'll put the 1st duplicate as well. So, like some half... 7th copycats. Yeah, the 7th. Yeah, the 7th copycats. So, although they aren't actually the 5th, although they are officially the 1st, they are in fact the they are in fact the 7th. And then I think this one will be the 8th one, which will be the mighty 8th. There we go. The 7th copycats. Yeah, I like this because we've got like the 5th. So yeah, so for our first official, well, for our first, in my opinion, official, we've got the 1st gunfuckers, the 2nd spaghetti makers. Then we've got the 3rd head detachers, the 4th fuck your legs battalion. Then we have them. Then we have the 5th bitch slappers. Then we have the 6th death spitters. the the 7th Copycats, and the Mighty 8th. So those guys will hopefully serve pretty well in combat, and we're going to be able to see... They're going to be able to have some action in the near future as well, which I'm pretty happy about. So another episode is nearly done, which unfortunately, while it has not seen action for the last couple of episodes, we have made, as much as I appreciate you guys understand that these episodes... I do appreciate you guys are going through the motions with this, and while it's not exactly as exciting as seeing a whole bunch of episodes where I've been, like, fighting constantly, this is actually quite important work. I mean, we've been able to make some substantial improvements to our economy. We've been able to make... Did I forget to put anything in the south? I'm just going to go quickly check. Let me have a look. Yeah, no, I am actually building it up. Good, yeah. No, so the thing is, we are making some substantial improvements to the economy, especially... it's a lot of money, but I could potentially... Okay, I think we should start looking into improving... Right, where's the places that have economic value here? Right, I'm going to improve you first. And then... Oh, you most definitely. Do you think fucking I would... Yeah, Yeah, no, we're improving you. Any settlement which has iron mines inside. So, for example, we could improve here. So you're part of that region. So you're already... Wait, what? We already have a pleasure garden. I mean... Yep. We'll see. I mean, to be fair, I could destroy this, and that should hopefully make things all decent. Pleasure Gardens being pretty high up on that line. I mean, worst case scenario... We won't build you up any further, perhaps, but we will try and improve where we can. Just to make sure that every settlement has, like, a slight build-up as well. So that way we can start really raking in the money. Because, again, the main incentive here is to provide... an economic buffer, well, a happiness buffer so that I can build up my reserves. Because we are going to be building up our reserves quite nicely. You're building up, that's fine. I think you're... Yeah, you've only just converted. I'm going to remove you and start turning you into something profitable. Yes, silver mine's going to be important. But yeah, so no, the thing is, yeah, so we've been able to make some pretty substantial progress in this endeavor. Ooh, nice. People, the rich may hate him, but the people love him below, and I'm very happy about that. Means we get more monies. It's pretty good. Yep, I'm happy with that. But yeah, we've made some substantial progress. I keep saying this thing, but I am trying to reinforce that as much as possible, because we have, like, in all seriousness, we are making some pretty important gains here. And in addition to, well, more or less anything, so in addition to making that progress, we should be able to... Oh! Okay. Right, Spain finally took out Morocco. Took you long enough. A new town emerges. Nice, nice. Have we got... Yeah, we got that. So I think you should go to... Potters? Yes, because the next one will be Weavers. And then we can hopefully improve that. Yep, that's fine. So when's the next town being constructed? 19 turns? That's fine by me. How are we diddling with our research? 6 turns till that's done. Fantastic. We're making some good headway in that direction. And I think we should improve you next. I mean, we could, it would piss off the locals, but right now it's like 900, so that's a 300% increase to Waterpath. You could also be that, but that's people over there. I'd say we could go for it. I'd say that's maybe a plan at some point. Is there anything we could look into here? I mean, we could improve this territory, because then we can improve... Yeah, Saxony. We help Saxony improve its happiness meter. We can then ensure dominance in the region. You turn into a smithy, because I feel like you could definitely do with being a smithy. That's a substantial force as well. But we've got the new guns, which is important. You're still being converted over, which is fine. The armies are getting ready. Things are steadily improving. I mean, to be fair, we could potentially make a move onto Courland and see what we can see, but we'll see. If I move my army up here, can I see anything of value? No, not really. I'd have to have someone sneak into their territory. I mean, I don't want to go in blind, put it that way. Is there any agents who are in the nearby vicinity who can potentially respond? Like, give me a list of all my dudes. Right, where's the nearest rake? Oh, you're there. Okay. Yeah. Tell you what. I'll have you move up. Anatolia is fine. Steam pumped. Okay, it's not quite as bad as I feared. Right, Mahara Confederacy. Do you have steam? No, not yet, but you do have rights of man. I got nothing. I mean, can you blame me? Right, so we've got enough time for one more turn. If American tribes are making a good push. Oh, there's a point. Isn't there supposed to be... Yes, there is. I forgot about you. Banjar. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, Banjar. That's fine. Not that we can do much with these particular trading points. And... who controls here? Confederacy. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, Ottoman Empire. Yeah. So we'll have one more turn just to sort of... yeah, we'll have one more turn just to wrap things up for today. So I would say everything is kind of shaping up to be rather nice for the next episode. It may be a busy episode next episode. Who knows? I would like to say that we are in a sort of stable point. I mean, with the economy as it is at the moment, we've got enough to be able to mitigate any kind of initial shock, as well as being able to continue to improve and innovate. Württemberg has broken its alliance with them, and the pirates have been killed. By who, though? That's the question. Ah, it would look like the British or the French? No, the Yanks. It's the Yanks who've done it. Very well done, America. See, what did I tell you? Give the Yanks some weapons and then watch them how they work. Right, so a lot of people are earning a lot of money now, which is good. And how are we diddling? We have 5 turns until we have steam, which is important. I've got... where's my agent? He's somewhere, isn't he? There he is. Right, so what I'll do is I'll send my agent up north, and if we can do something about that nation, if we can do something about that army or whatever, we've got 2 cavalry units, and we have spares for whoever else. Do we have anyone I want to send up in particular? Not especially. I mean, it's going to take him a couple turns, so do we have any particular people? I mean, question, do you have the same building, right? Army board, yeah. Do you have any extra units? Enables the recruitment of some pretty fancy cavalry. We've already got these dudes set up, unless there's some additional Jaeger, infantry, Kal. No. So yeah, there's literally no other units except some additional grenadiers. So nothing really worth. I mean, I could get some more grenadiers. Is it anyone? No. Pretty much all out. Yeah. I mean, okay, question. This army doesn't have any light. We've got 2 cavalry units of heavy horse guards. And we also need a general slot. So, should I just recruit a couple more? Yeah. We'll recruit some line infantry. Now, I could potentially recruit some other cavalry as well, but I feel like cavalry... I mean, the Lancers definitely could... I mean, the Bosniak Lancers could be useful, don't get me wrong. To be fuck it, we'll call them in. Yeah, fuck it. We're going to get some Bosniak Lancers for this army. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, that's an odd number. Oh, I just realized something. I'm fucking stupid. No, we can't recruit them. They need 24-pounder cannon. I just realized. I'm like, oh yeah, we need some extra slots. No, that's the slots for the cannon.
Silly me.
Right. Yeah, sure. We need to have some great arsenals. Right. I think we're pretty much set for the... we have a naval college. Do we even have a naval college? Sounds really stupid, but... No, we don't. Yeah, we don't. Fuck. I'm an idiot. I just realized I'm gonna need... If I want to have this, or this, which will reduce the reduction in problems and everything else. It just means... I mean, to be fair, none of these things benefit... I mean, with the exception of maybe the copper plating on the side, none of this actually benefits me. With the exception of a steam dry dock. That reminds me, I need to make sure that, well, that area's territory is set up that's being all good, so that's fine. How many turns? 5 turns. Okay. We should be able to hold that out, so that's fine. So, there you go. Right, so that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below, clicking on the like button, and of course subscribing to the channel. I realize we're in for a bit of a peacetime promenade. I appreciate that it's probably not the most action-packed like normal, but don't worry, things are going to be happening. I mean, don't forget, we've got this army all set up now. We've got 2 armies ready to push into Anatolia here. And we do have this army basically at the bit, waiting to go. If I were to move it, did I lose troops on the outskirts? No, it's fine. So we have troops ready to go on the borders into Cairo. Every turn, slowly but surely, this becomes less and less Muslim and more Christian, which is going to be very useful. We're going to have... the priesty dude, once this territory becomes predominantly Christian, we're then going to immediately start sending him over to this side to try and start conversion rates, so that's going to be a factor. And then, of course, we've still got the other factors as well, such as... I mean, for example, Greece and Athens is currently going on the major uptick on Christianity. So things are improving most definitely. We've got massive economy boosts coming in left, right, and center. I mean, for example, this territory is going to be getting itself a lot more... Well, once we start getting monies coming through, and once the steam engine's gone through, we're going to start to see a fast amount of buildings and equipment and everything else being set up. And I'm going to be able to start massively overhauling some of the buildings here. I mean, it's definitely a good sign for the future if we can try and get some of these buildings. I mean, look at the fucking potential you could have. How many churches do you need? Good God! Fucking hell. I just realized how I mean, I admit I'm a little bit on the Christian side, but fuck me. The Swedes took it and some. Are you also Protestant? That would be funny. No, but still, we're making progress. We're getting through the boring stage. And don't forget, once we've settled our economy to become the best it could possibly be, we can immediately start turning around and bitch slapping every fucker who looks at us funny. So the Ottoman Empire is going to be the first main target, as we can then completely dominate this. If we can completely dominate this region and send a lot of the fuckers to hell, that'll give us one major boost in terms of, like, economic positioning. Once we've sorted that out, we can then start looking back into Europe and seeing if we can potentially shake things up. Maybe go after Amsterdam, the Rhineland, all of these particular minor zones before potentially taking on the big boys. And don't forget also, we do have the Mahara Confederacy we're going to have to deal with as well, who, despite their power and providence, is still a target. But we will see how things fare. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out.